Okay guys, so we are on day 27 of the manhunt for Joshua Zimmerman, and here is what we know. Joshua escaped from DeSoto County Courthouse on June 14th. He was last seen in the area of DeSoto County on June 15th. That said, it is now safe to say that it is possible that Zimmerman has breached the border. It's not confirmed, but again, I'm saying it's very possible that Zimmerman has breached the border and entered Tennessee. That said, Memphis, it's now your turn. Call your neighbors, call your friends, call your family, check on them. Call your local business owners if you're friends with them, and just let them know that there's an escapee on the loose. Memphis, it's time for you guys to take the baton and be on the lookout for the escapee. He is wanted for murders, plural, at least 2 attempted murders, rape, kidnapping, escape, armed robbery. The list goes on, and it stretches from Connecticut to Houston to Mississippi. So again, if you see something, say something. The chances are that he has now breached the border. The chances are that he has now entered Tennessee. That does not mean lower your guard if you're in DeSoto County. I can't say that enough. If you're in DeSoto County, do not lower your guard. It's possible, very possible, that he's still there. I know it's a little bit weird, but you guys are close to Memphis. So, like Danilo, remember when we had a sighting at Longwood Gardens and then he wound up outside of it? Don't lower your guard. Again, don't lower it. Police, even if they tell you to lower your guard, still keep it up. As you remember, again, Danilo Cavalcante, the state police told Bailey's Farm to go back to normal. You can keep your cars unlocked, do your thing. And then the guy comes and steals the farm's van and goes and does a wild crime spree, gets a gun, visits all of his accomplices, all of that. So if you're in Memphis, the time is now to put your guard up. I know I said I was going to hold off, but this is the day. Today, start spreading the word in Memphis. I tweeted locations he might be going to state-wise, and that includes Louisville, Kentucky. That includes the area of Cleveland. That includes Pittsburgh. From Pittsburgh, that also includes Reading and Philadelphia. From there, he is likely to journey to Connecticut. This man is obviously journeying with accomplices. That said, you're not going to see him hitchhiking as much as other inmates, but that still is a chance. Do not pick up hitchhikers. Do not go to Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace ads. Don't go anywhere if you're in that region, unless you're going to a store that you know, you're going to your friends. Don't buy stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Don't buy gigs. Don't buy tattoos. Don't get haircuts. Don't do any of that. Don't buy portraits. Don't buy paintings. Don't buy anything that has to do with art. Anything that has to, which includes tattoos. Don't do anything that has to do with hair from Facebook Marketplace. Don't do anything that has to do with arts and crafts from Marketplace. This guy is luring victims on Facebook Marketplace, making money legally if you don't notice him. And then he'll kill you if you do and rob you and take your money, or he might rape you and then rob you and take your money. The guy's sick, whether you're a man or a woman. So Memphis, Tennessee, again, the time is now. Start looking at your Ring camera. Start searching all of your surveillance if you're in the businesses. Check main streets. This guy is possibly going down the main streets. He has changed his appearance. So what you're looking for is going to be an individual, black male, possibly looking Hispanic, walking alone with tattoos on his neck, arm, and a lazy left eye. He might have a full beard, he might have no beard, he might have a 5 o'clock shadow, he might have a little buzz cut, he might have terrible hair just to throw people off and say, look at this clown. For stuff that would raise a flag. If somebody's hair is a little bit too perfect and they have a tattoo, call it in. You never know. If somebody looks like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons with a 4-foot long kind of hairstyle, call the cops, because the guy might be trying to hide in another disguise. And again, he's probably likely able to cross-dress. Big problem, because now we're looking for a man, woman. It turns into 6 different appearances, because he can pass as a white man, black man, Hispanic man, and now he can pass as a white woman, black woman, Hispanic woman. So you see the problems we're having. Also, his accomplices. It is possible he is with a woman and a man. That said, you're not going to meet Zimmerman right out the gate when you go to Facebook Marketplace. You might meet a woman, you might meet a man, and it's not to say they're going to kill you. They are trying to raise money so they can get the criminal across to the East Coast. That's the goal. He wants to come our way, and let's just say Philly is going to take care of him if he comes here. Philly doesn't play with cross-dressing, serial killing raping, kidnapping monsters. We just don't. So the hood will take care of him if the police don't, but I feel he has great cops. So does the state police out here in Pennsylvania. They'll catch him, and if he doesn't obey, they'll kill him, and then they'll start looking for the accomplices, that being the marshals. So again, the chances of him leaving DeSoto have risen greatly. He might be in Memphis, but worst case scenario still stands. I'm gonna say worst case scenario, and this is just in case. Worst case scenario is he got a car, he has 2 accomplices, they made the money they needed, and they are now heading to Connecticut. They have to make pit stops along the way, okay? And that includes gas stations, truck stops, but there are also associates in other cities that they're gonna try to possibly link up with. That said, Cleveland, Louisville, Reading, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, be on the lookout. Rest stops from those regions to Connecticut, be on the lookout. I'm gonna post back roads that could be utilized with stores to look out for. I'm gonna post truck stops. I'm gonna post gas stations that are all in essentially I'm trying to pinpoint all routes, because this guy's not walking, so he's gonna take a car. So we're looking for highway routes that then go to another, let's say for example, Route 6, a route that follows the highway, but it's a beautiful countryside road with minimal stops. Meaning he could be driving through the small, beautiful town of Brooklyn, Iowa, and there are no cameras. There are no, sir. So again, if you're in small town America, keep an eye out. If you are in big city America, keep an extra eye out, because she is able to change his appearance, change his or her ethnicity, essentially. He can pass as a black man, as a Muslim man. He can pass as a Hispanic man. He can pass as a white guy. It depends on his complexion. He was in prison or jail since September of 23. He broke out in June from the courthouse. He was light skinned because he didn't go out much. So he's now outside in Tennessee. His skin complexion is going to get darker. He might want it to stop when it gets to, let's say, a Hispanic look, or he might want to make it even darker so he can pass as a black man or a black woman. This guy can play with, but like I said, the first one in the door gets the best deal. You might not go to prison. You might not even get any jail time. They want this man captured, brought off the streets, and that is that. And if you are with him, the chances are you can still work with, you can always still work with authorities, but I'm going to say it again. There still is a chance that you're not the first one in the door anymore. There is a chance that other people are taking advantage of the reward money, and it's now at $25,000. Again, he's going to rape, he's going to kill, he's going to kidnap until he's caught. If you see something, call 911. I'll be back later.